Hello, friends. It's the Rock Up Review. We're drinking bourbon. And so Eric is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love bourbon.
You only show up for things you want to drink.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that as a surprise. I feel like I've deliberately said that to your face and on these videos.
Yeah, but
numerous times.
But reviewers should be able to do things they don't like and give opinions.
That's your job.
I do a terrible job at that.
When this channel started, it was you and your dad, and I would come in on guest spots. And I'm going to hold on to that and only show up when I feel like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Very much so. You are very much the part-time champion.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
And like him, I will suplex everyone.
Can we do a video of that?
I cannot lift you.
I think people would pay good money to see that.
Can I even lift this?
If we get to $3,000 on Patreon, which will never happen, but if we do, Erica has to suplex me.
All that Patreon money is going to go towards getting me a fitness trainer so that I can actually lift you.
Anyway, we're drinking Booker's.
Yes.
Named for Booker No, master distiller at Beam from 62 to 99? Wait. 1960 to 1992.
Them
Way
times.
Off. Yeah. Father to Fred No, current master distiller. Grandfather to Freddie No, Baby Freddie, as he's known. He's literally just Baby Yoda, if you didn't know.
Literally?
Literally. He's a tiny green munchkin whiskey man.
All right, good to know.
Yeah. And I think, how are they related to Jim Beam? Grandson of Jim Beam? Something along those lines. They give you a card with everything that went into this bottle. It's named for Fred No's grandmother.
Oh.
Margaret No.
Margaret Beam No.
Margaret Beam No.
That's probably telling of whatever the relation.
Yeah. My grandmother's name was Margaret. It's cute.
Lots of people are named Margaret.
No, my grandmother's name was Margaret. And we are connected.
You know who else is named Margaret?
Who?
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, well, she stole the name. She's not allowed to be called Margaret.
Eddie hates Margaret Thatcher.
Everyone should hate Margaret Thatcher. Anyway, this is their quarterly release. This is Granny's batch.
Okay.
They tell you exactly what's in it. They tell you down to the warehouse. So 24% from the 6th floor of 9-story warehouse G. I'm not going to read this whole thing.
You want to do a title card?
I'll do a title card and we'll just run it down.
Where our hands are.
Point being, they tell you exactly how old it is. It's 6 years, 4 months, 21 days.
That's old.
Yeah, and then where it came from on the floor of what warehouse and the percentages.
So we can recreate this if we break in.
I think we have bigger problems if we break into the Jim Beam facility.
I think it'd be fine.
Okay, let's get into this.
All right.
Oh, what's the proof on this? I forgot. 63.2%.
I sniffed too strong to find that out.
Yeah. Don't bury your nose too far in this one.
Too late.
See, we were actually talking about this, how to get less alcohol when you sniff. I sniff with my mouth open. You were saying that makes it feel like there's more alcohol to you. The one time we were talking about it.
Yeah, sure. I think because I'm also getting it through my mouth and the nose and the throat being connected. I feel like I get it more that way.
Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of people always say keep your mouth open, and it works for me.
Yeah.
If you breathe through both.
But I wonder, is that one of the... Because I feel like there was some article about how women prefer rocks glass because of how it shapes around. I wonder if it's how our bodies are built differently, so it might make a difference in how we take it in. I
think the study that also did that rocks glass one was filled with some experimental errors. So I don't know if that's... I'm not saying it's not necessarily true. I'm saying I think that study was not exactly done with scientific rigor.
I also did not read the whole thing.
Yeah, that's fair. They had a very small sample size and they didn't do a double blind and stuff. It was...
Somebody took a science class in high school.
Somebody got laid in college.
I also took science class in high school.
I love that Rick and Morty joke.
So funny.
It's so great. Anyway.
Yeah. But besides the alcohol burn,
right.
It's very peanut buttery.
It's super peanut buttery.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all nuts. This is... Put your nuts in my nose.
God damn you.
Freddie, no, I want you to put your nuts in my nose.
This is named after his grandmother. Show some respect.
Margaret, no, I want you to put your nuts in my nose. We are never, ever getting invited to anything involving the Beam family.
Nope. I think what you said is worse than my threat to break into their facility.
Oh, man. I'm going to try and get shoot-on-sight orders for every distillery in the nation.
Why would you want that?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Bad.
That would be bad. That would be really bad. Yeah. This is very, very, very nutty. I mean, actually, pistachios might not be far off either. Peanuts and pistachios.
I feel like you get more peanuts and caramel.
That's fair.
Maybe pretzels.
Pretzels?
A little Twixy.
Okay. Oh, I could see that, like chocolatey. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Chocolatey and woody.
Yeah.
It is quite woody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's to be expected. It's, unproofed down 6-year-old bourbon. There's some wood spice there.
Pretty classic.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Want to get a sip?
Yeah. So you remember before we did this review, and I told you, like, I don't always have good experiences with Booker's because it always tastes a little rye.
Sure.
It's not fully, but it tastes a little rye to me.
Do you think so?
It doesn't taste as peanut buttery as I thought it would.
That's true. It doesn't taste as peanut butter. I don't get rye, though. I get some pepper. I think that's just from the alcohol burn. I do get some...
It's like almost plant lifey.
I could get plant life, but that tastes more like wood to me. That tastes more like that sweet sour wood tang.
I get the grain.
You think so?
I could be reaching, but it tastes like you ate a Reese's peanut butter cup, and then put some lawn clippings in your mouth. Not necessarily in a bad way.
See, I see what you mean about the lawn clippings.
Okay.
But again, it doesn't taste quite like that to me. Like a really vegetal rye is straight up wet leaves. This is vegetal in a woody way, right? My problem with this is that it's not rye-like enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like No Hard Times, which I still have a little bit of. I'm hanging on to it.
That's all you.
That's still my favorite Booker's batch, just because
it's basically a rye.
It kind of is. It's very dry, big, bold, spicy. This one's a little. I think they have an old Kentucky nut cake on here. That's what my.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my old man.
It does taste a lot like old Kentucky nut cake.
Yeah, my old man calls that the cake of cake. It's his favorite cake. We make it for his birthday every year. So yeah, it is very old Kentucky nut cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of not overly sweet, very nutty, little bit of caramel. It makes sense.
Yeah, sweet but vegetal.
Sweet but yeah.
I like it though.
It's not bad. I like it. Not my favorite Booker's.
This actually might be my favorite Booker's.
Okay.
Because of the reasons you described. Not too rye. Not rye enough for you, just the right amount of rye for me.
Then again, we didn't have the country ham one. And apparently people really love the country ham.
Is it because it tastes like a rye?
No.
Okay.
Bourbon people like country ham.
I don't know if I trust you or them.
We'll have to hunt a bottle down.
There's things on the floor.
Yeah, it's true. The bottle surplus has gotten a little ridiculous since I've gone back to work.
A little. Since he's gone back to work.
I did one buy before I went back to work.
How much stuff was in that buy?
Like $400 worth.
Exactly. The point is, I'm saying someone come save me. Because at some point, I don't think I'll be able to walk on the floor in our office space.
It's getting a little ridiculous. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to move stuff around. And we're going to have a party and give away some bottles. So,
yeah. But help me.
You like having whiskey around.
This is too much. This is more than anybody could drink.
Yeah, it's true. It's getting a little heavy. Don't worry.
A little heavy.
Don't worry. We're going to find someone to drink it with us.
Okay.
Maybe some of these beautiful people.
Yes.
These videos are getting long. It's like late. It's late on a Wednesday. We've been drinking and we're just talking about random bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell the No's how much we love them. If you know them.
Don't associate me with that. Mainly because of what he said.
Can anyone deliver a love letter to baby Freddie for me? Like Chase Utley in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
We're going to get a restraining order.
We totally are. All right, until next time.
Please don't put a restraining order on me. I've done nothing wrong. But like, comment, subscribe.
Stay safe, stay tuned,
and stay rotten.